Let's halt the fevered political name-calling. We badly need a vigorous, reasoned debate about the future of this country. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. Joe Friday, the detective of the popular 1950s TV series Dragnet, was famous for saying in his investigative interviews, "Just the facts, ma'am." A badly needed piece of advice for these increasingly dangerous times. Elections have often brought out head-turning hyperbole and name-calling. The heated rhetoric would extend even after the election. For instance, starting with Richard Nixon, every Republican president has been absurdly compared by hyperventilating opponents to Adolf Hitler. Yet something has changed in recent years. Thanks to the instant super megaphone nature of social media, any boundaries on public discourse have gone by the boards. From President Biden on down, for example, Democrats have been hysterically warning that a Trump victory this November would spell the end of American democracy, that this would be the last free election we have. While poisonous spewings are expected from the extremes of both left and right, we have not experienced such provocative, incendiary rhetoric from supposedly mainstream politicians. Even worse, our intelligence and law enforcement agencies have engaged in unprecedented efforts to undermine Trump, starting in 2016. In the aftermath of the assassination attempt, Donald Trump plans to use his nomination acceptance speech to emphasize unity and civility. This is crucial because there are profound differences between the parties on principles and policies, and they need to be debated thoroughly, vigorously, and respectfully, especially after what happened Saturday. People yearn for civil discourse, precisely because this election will determine what kind of country we will be. The contrasts are stark on just about every issue: taxes, spending, regulation, education, healthcare, the border, national security, and the integrity of the U.S. dollar. The Bidenites are trying to profoundly change the nature of our country and its economy. It's called modern socialism. Unlike old-line Marxists who advocated takeovers of key parts of the economy, modern ones are trying to do it by extensive regulation. They're trying to radically overhaul the whole transportation industry by replacing the tried and true internal combustion engine with the electronic version. They're attempting to end or severely undermine the functionality of just about every modern convenience: air conditioners, dishwashers, washing machines, refrigerators, gas stoves, lawnmowers, leaf blowers, snow blowers, light bulbs, overhead fans, generators, and on and on. At a time when we need more energy than ever, they want to obliterate the fossil fuel industry and waste countless amounts of money on so-called renewables. Such programs are gutting Germany's industrial base. They want government-controlled health care, which would suffocate research and development of new, life-saving and life-enhancing medicines and medical devices. They want massive tax increases that will put the economy into a permanent state of stagnation. They want gargantuan boosts in spending, taking resources from the productive sector and giving them over to government bureaucrats and their politically favored interests. They resist the need to reform and rebuild our military in an increasingly ominous world. Trump is ready to seriously debate these issues. Will the Democratic presidential candidate, who by the way won't be Joe Biden, will that candidate be willing to do the same? We'll soon find out. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions, and I look forward to being with you soon again.